One nice thing about Fort Lauderdale is they have a beautiful promenade that walks parallel with the beach. You see these people going for their morning strolls. There are a lot of retirees in Fort Lauderdale. This is how they get their exercise in. The majority of resorts in Fort Lauderdale are not directly on the beach. They might overlook the beach. The road we're in now is A1A, and because the hotel units are high above the ground, they have really great views of the Atlantic Ocean. Yeah, I think this is going to be a great beach day. It hasn't started yet. We're continuing down A1A in Fort Lauderdale. I see some joggers, bikers. A lot of people are going for breakfast. On the left-hand side is the Elbow Room, which was featured in the original movie Where the Boys Are. In that movie, they had Dolores Hart, Connie Francis, and a couple other women. I think Yvette Mimeo. I see people starting their day. There's a crosswalk here. The pedestrians have a right-of-way here. That's a neat name. The restaurant on the left is called Drunken Taco. Nice breeze today. See those palms swaying. Continuing along A1A. Surf's up. Waves are hitting the shore today. It's probably high tide or almost high tide. You can rent some beach chairs. Cost you a little over $10. See a guy rollerblading. A lot of healthy young people, fit bodies here in Fort Lauderdale. See some joggers, rollerbladers, and bikers. Just a gorgeous day to come visit Fort Lauderdale Beach. I like the wavy structure of the wall that separates the promenade from the beach. It almost feels like it's a sea castle, or that you're in a sand castle right on the beach. Very mythical, magical. Fun to come to the beach here in Fort Lauderdale. Passing Bayshore Drive. On the left is a new W Hotel. They have some really neat glass balconies. It's almost that you have an unobstructed view of the Atlantic Ocean when you're on your balcony at the W. Okay, these lounge chairs at the Hilton are already set for business. The only problem is you got to shell out the money for the Hilton, but it's a nice resort. Years ago when I was in college, I used to be a Hilton desk clerk, so support the company. We're passing the Tiramar Street and also the Atlantic Hotel. It has like a Mediterranean feel with kind of a brown, peachy color stucco. Now we're passing the Sea Club Resort. Look at all those palm trees swaying in the median. We see some more people enjoying their morning strolls. Great way to get some exercise, walking the beach, good people watching, making friends here. That's what Fort Lauderdale is all about. At one time, Fort Lauderdale was a haven for retirees. Now, the median age is much younger, in the 40s. We're passing Northeast 9th Street. On the left-hand side is Primanti Brothers and Grills. It's a popular 24-hour pizza and sandwich place. Very casual, very beachy. Maybe we'll check that out for lunch. A lot of beachgoers come to Fort Lauderdale Beach via Sunrise Boulevard and Highway 1. We're going to go north of Sunrise now and see what's happening. In case you're wondering, the location of Fort Lauderdale is north of Hollywood in Miami and just south of Palm Beach in Pompano. Fort Lauderdale has a reputation. Years ago, it was a haven for spring breakers who like to party after a tough set of college finals. Now, it's a major city full of offices, professionals, manufacturing. Tourism's still important though, as you can see by the beaches. On the left is Hugh Taylor Birch State Park. It's a very relaxing place. We'll explore that shortly. We're Continuing along A1A, looks like they're installing an irrigation system to help all these glorious palm trees survive and thrive in the tropical subclimate of Fort Lauderdale. You probably didn't know that Fort Lauderdale is probably maybe a few hundred miles from Havana, Cuba. Continuing north on the left-hand side, there are some large single-family homes. People who have that definitely, can afford to buy their groceries at Publix. However, for those of us who buy them at Winn-Dixie, there are a lot of great places to stay in Fort Lauderdale too. You just might be in a condo high-rise or some garden condominiums. People live high in the sky in Fort Lauderdale. We're going through some high-rise sections, a little bit close to Lauderdale-by-the-Sea. Right now, we're approaching Northeast 21st Street.